What's up, family and friends? How you doing? Yeah, I want to share this as I promised during my last live broadcast about mocking the dead. Yeah, it affects all of us, and the way from the angle I'm coming, everyone with common sense will agree with me and the reason. Because my purpose of sharing this is for us to reason and curtail or reduce or stop the way we celebrate certain things and thinking we are wise while we are actually stupid or foolish doing that. You know, we try to condemn other people doing similar things in different ways. But our own, we want everybody to shut up. Just let us be, you know. Although you are telling people to believe what you believe. And then when people counter you, you be like, oh, believe what you believe, let me believe what I believe. But you are the one that came preaching to people, telling them to convert, telling them to repent, telling them to come to your God, telling them that your God love them, your God blah blah, we bless them or punish them. Then when they begin to, respond, you be like, oh no, leave me, you are persecuting me. So I want to talk about this mocking the dead. You know, the people will tell you, oh, respect the dead. As I said, when I said we share this, most people that are telling you to respect the dead don't care about the dead. They don't respect the dead. They don't respect their loved ones. They are only using their family member, their dead family members, to make money. Today, when somebody dies, right, in your family, you try to do wake keep. There are many ways they raise money today. I didn't do that when my father died. Nobody will ever die in this world. You see me raising money off of their dead. Maybe when I was a Christian, I would have done that. I think maybe I've done, because there's nothing you are doing today as a believer in God, as someone that have faith in God, that I have not done when I was a Christian, when I was a pastor. Okay. So, and that's what I want to try to provoke you to reason with me, or to think deep on your own. Think about it. That thing you're observing or celebrating or doing, you think is the normal way. Have you sat down and consider, ponder over it, sleep over it, really give it your own thought? Majority of you will not do what I say. You will not dare to do it because your religion warns you not to lean on your own understanding. Even when you know the truth, the factual truth about the situation, you will still not accept it as the truth because it contradicts your faith and your belief. Okay, so that's why I want to share this. When I say mocking the dead, what do I mean? I'm not telling you to mock the dead. No. I don't even have to tell you that. The dead don't know anything. Anyone that dies don't know anything you are doing or saying about them. They don't. And that's why you shouldn't be afraid of death. I know that faith in God and all this nonsense people keep coming up to justify their illusion. Make people, not even considering that. They be like, no, leave it, because majority of people accepted it. So why are you different? So if you cannot beat them, just join them. Join them, man, join them. Don't worry. Why are you fighting? Who are you fighting for? I'm not asking you to fight for any other person or to live for any other person, but for yourself. Be yourself. I'm not asking you to be nice. I'm not asking you to be polite. I just asking you to be yourself. If you are yourself and myself, I'm not worried about how you are living. You're not worried about how I'm living. We have peace among us. There will be no war. There will be no competition. There will be no quarrel. There will be no jealousy. There will be no envy. We will just live our simple life. You are going along the road. You see strangers, people you don't know anything about. But when you see maybe they have been attacked or they have been marginalized or they have been maltreated, you see how you want to jump to help, to rescue that person. It's natural to care. It is unnatural to love. Let me say it again. It is natural to care. It is unnatural to love. Nature has no law. Love has law. You cannot have love without law. That's why love will tell you, accept me. If you don't love me back, I will punish you. If you don't love me back, I will send you to jail. If you don't love me back, because loving him back or loving her back means you must please that person. That's how you love back. You please the person, whether you like it or not, whether what the person is saying makes sense to you or not. But you'll be like, okay, let me just please him. Okay, that's why you want me to shut up. I'll shut up. Okay. So, mocking the dead. The first one I want to point out, which majority of people listening to me are guilty of, is when you have children, or when you're married and have children, and you begin to brag like, oh, God bless me with a good wife or a good husband, and God bless me with good children. We are doing well. But you have a dead family member who never married. You also have a family member who died childless. You are mocking them. You are mocking them indirectly. Directly, you claim to defend them. You claim to care about them. Some of you, every year, you go to renew their grave. You go to anoint their grave. You're going to put flour on their grave, on call for something that you don't supposed to be doing. And you are the one that will come as telling people, like, don't worship the dead. Your God is living. Your God is living. What are you doing in the graveyard? If your God is living, why can't he make those people also live? Are you going to any graveyard to meet your God? Unless the church is your graveyard, or unless mosque is your graveyard, unless you are worship places, wherever you are worshiping God, that's where your God is buried. Okay, then I will agree with you. But when you say, oh, you see, I'm pregnant now, and you come online sharing to people, and you want everybody to be pampering you because you are pregnant, as if all of them contributed in getting you pregnant. This is the lies they have built in the system, I mean, even in the institutions, that we think is an acceptable thing. Many of us don't supposed to get married in the first place. If, let's say, marriage is good, it's not meant for everybody. Red meat is good, not everybody is eating it. Some vegetables are good, not everybody needs it. Their body don't need it. If they eat it, they will get sick and die. But we are living in a system where they force us to accept, if it's good for these people, it must be good for all the people. No, it's wrong. That's why diversity comes in. That's why equity comes in. That's why inclusion comes in. You are not alone in this world. A tree cannot make a forest. Every tree does not bear fruit. Fruit does not mean a tree is a tree. With or without fruit, a tree is a tree. And getting married does not make you a family person. You were born in a family already. You are a family person, married or not married. There are some nonsense, some garbage they used to talk people into accepting all these lies as normal. That's why you see it is even majority of women who are against us saying that marriage is slavery and misogyny. Although they are suffering it, it's obvious they are suffering it. They changed their name to that man's name. They left their family for that man's family. They are doing whatever the man says. They are washing the man's clothes, taking care of his children, although they are the one that bear those children. But those children belongs to the man. Then the woman still have the guts to say, yes, no, that thing is okay like that. That majority of women accepted marriage as okay because men are providing for them does not mean every woman accepted that. And if you are a wise man, woman, married or not married, begin to have a rethink. You will not tell me because I'm married, I should say that marriage is okay. No, it is evil. I'm married because the system forced us to do so. Let's say I want to run for any position now in the community where we are today in this whole world, no matter how wise I am, no matter how rich I am. Do you know if I'm not married, I will never attain to that position just because I'm not married. In fact, they say that if you are not married, you are not qualified to solve any problem. You cannot solve any problem because how are you solving problem? Marriage is a problem that it was instituted to make sure you have problem, whether you like it or not. You see somebody that is living his or her life well without any problem. Immediately that person gets married, problem come from everywhere. Because for you to get married, it's not now only in your power. You don't have the final say what happens in marriage, even whether you are a man or woman. Because there is law, there is commandments, there's rules, there are rituals surrounding that marriage. Oh, it's true that majority of people want to change it today. No, it's not like that. Marriage is not 50-50. Marriage is 99 point, no, let me say 99% to 1%. The man has the 99% benefits in marriage. The woman have only one. And the one the woman have is when she said yes to the man. That's the only thing a woman has in marriage. Once a man marries you, you are his property. You do, that's why the children bear his name, not your name. It's true, it's today you see some single parents like women in America here, their children are bearing their name, which is the right way. No, although naturally, no, you don't supposed to name any child. Some people should grow up to tell you who they are, not you naming them when they don't know, when they don't have the right to say who they are or defend themselves. You name them, you control them, you want them to be what you want. You want them to go the way you want. That is evil, my people. So I use these two things as example, which you can apply to whatever you are bragging. You're coming out to say that it is God that did this to you. It is a supernatural. It is. Remember, if you didn't add God to all this nonsense, I won't have problem with them. The reason why you see majority of people accepted marriage as the right thing because God was attached to it. And it is same people that created God that created marriage. That's why both of them are rooted, marriage is rooted, religion is rooted in both of them or controls both of them. God and the marriage, we are created by religious people. It's not a natural thing. It's not a natural thing for you to own anybody, for you to pay any money on somebody's head. Now, if you are against paying ransom to kidnappers because they kidnap somebody, forcing people to raise a ransom for the release, think about it. Then why are you not against bride price? Even in America, when they don't pay bride price, why are you going to government to pay the money to register that marriage or to do anything? For them to say that, yes, you are married, for you to qualify for any benefits. You see how they force you to leave the system, even when you are against the system. If you are an employee, although you are against the system, you are also supporting the system. Because you have to follow their rules. You have to follow the law. So these two things, getting married and having children, when you are celebrating those things in the public, bragging about it, thinking it makes you better than any other person, you are not only mocking the living who are not pregnant or who are not married, you are also mocking your family members that died without getting married, that died without having children. I have a lot of family members that have died that were not married and childless. I have family members that immediately they get married, immediately they have the first issue. That's where they started. In fact, immediately they get pregnant, they begin to have issues and die. Some die before delivery, some die during delivery, some die after delivery. And you know, as our people will do now, everybody will come with his own opinions, what caused the death, without doing any autopsy, without going into any hospital. Oh, because she drank palm wine, that's why she died. Oh, because because they must find the reason why to tell you why that person died, why they are planning how to benefit from that death. That's why they say, you see, they're raising money today. Oh, my grandmother died, blah, 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 raising money. Oh, my father died in Africa. I'm doing wake keep in America to raise money to go for the burial. Huh? How about those that died in your family? You didn't do wake keep for. You didn't raise money for their burial. But this one now, yeah. You know you're not doing it for everybody too. You're not doing it for everybody. You're doing it to the one you choose, the one that you feel great like. But think about it. When you are bragging of getting married, you are mocking your dead loved ones who didn't get married, they didn't even reach to the age of getting married. They died. You are mocking them. And if you are celebrating or telling people that God has blessed you with children, you're also mocking those of your family members who had no child, who died childless. Do you understand what I'm saying? And why are you bragging about getting married and having children when you know you are suffering? Let me tell you one of the reasons why you are supporting them, because you know you are using them to make money. You are using them to secure your future, which you don't supposed to do because you don't know anything that will happen after you die. Those things you think you are, that legacy you think you are keeping is an illusion. You are wasting your time trying to build any legacy in this world. If they let them slap your name on every building, rename every street with your name, you are dead. You are dead. You are just bragging. You say you're doing it for your children. You are stupid. Your children have their own life to live. When you die, they bury you, share everything, sell everything sellable, and mind their own life. Then to continue deceiving other people, every day they will do memorial service. And you see, anything that you see religion support, that thing is evil to you. I made that post about, how God is able and all that. Oh, somebody said, no, it is people's desires. I say, okay. He said that, no, see what that person said. He said, if Bible is not true or it's not true, he said, then why is it against the desires of people, that are contrary, things that are wrong? I say, what? He listed all of them. I went to his Bible to show him all those things you call human desires is actually God's. They copy it from God or the Word of God. They call Bible. It's not our desire. People are not. Nobody was born greedy. Greedy. Nobody was born to be greedy or to be greedy. No, this greed you see was taught, and it was taught with people that have concept of God. God owns everything. Well, how did they tell you one God created everything, or their own God created everything, own everything? That's greed. How can one God have all this thing in this world? You believe that. That's the same way you believe one person can be richer than all of you. One person can become a trillionaire than all of you. And that is the evil system we are against. So you are accepting it, thinking you are securing a future for yourself, with yourself. You are not your children. Stop believing the lie, like the lie Jesus said, I and my Father are one. It's supposed to be I and my mother are one because my mother carried me, my father did not carry me. You don't tell me because a man injected sperm under a few minutes into a woman, then he claimed the child, everything. But the woman that carried that baby for 9 months, some of them more than 9 months, some of them not up to 9 months. But at least you didn't even carry a child up to 1 hour as a man. But here you are, you claiming those children. That's why you see brother today can kill his own brother because he says he's securing his own legacy, he's building his own family. That's why you see brothers fighting over land. The land, all of them supposed to come together and manage or sell and, use for themselves. These people are fighting over land. These people are there's no place you can show me where they still have family business today. It is hard for you to see it. And when you see all those things, you still bragging you are having children. You're having more problems. You have 5 children. Among them, only 1 or 2 made it. The other 3 are suffering. You didn't solve any problem. You are creating more problem in this world through marriage, through childbearing. You are creating more problem. Poor people meet together, have sex, and they begin to produce children, having twins, having triplets, having this one. All they have, they must help us. And that's why you see them fighting government, saying government should do this, government should do that. Oh, if you make money, be a philanthropist, be helping the poor. Helping the poor? Because there is no God doing all that. We are the one. Why are you telling one person to go and make it and help others? When we have the government, we are supposed to be controlling. Government don't supposed to be controlling the masses. It is the masses who supposed to be controlling the government. But do you know how the government managed to subdue the masses? Military might. And that's why you see the rich now taking over power everywhere. They are following the footsteps of Donald Trump. Today, now you see that in many places, it's taking root now. Even criminals are becoming presidents, governors, all that. No matter how they are crying, they are becoming senators. The main thing, do you have money to share, money to spread? Give people. They will go steal election for you. They will rig election for you. They will still go fight for you. Look at the American, huh? I'm a dual citizen, right? I'm a citizen of America. I'm a citizen of Nigeria. Look at these two countries. I'm a citizen of the same thing. Look at their current president. The same type of personality. They don't care about the masses. All they care is their money colleague or the family friends, you know, that are supporting them. Lying to them. That's why you could see a poor woman who is roasting corn for sale along the road, telling you that she's making 2.5 million every month doing that. I did akara business with my mother. My mother will travel, I will be the one doing the whole business. Akara on the street. I did that. I know the type of money they make there. Money is coming out, but it's for the poor. It's like just for you to be able to buy rice and make stew. That's why, like my family, we were eating like rich men too, because those days, if you can have make rice stew, white rice and the stew, that means you guys are living well, and you kill fowl. Like that's so that any Sunday we kill fowl. See how we'll be celebrating. You know, as firstborn now, the head belongs to me. So reason with me. You are that thing you are celebrating. Okay, you're celebrating that God bless you and make you rich. But how about your dead relations? Even some of them that are bragging they are rich today, it is those their dead relations that make them so. But you see how they forget about them when they are celebrating, say, oh, it is God. It's by the grace of God. I made it by the grace of God. You didn't make it by the grace of God. You make it by your own greed. Remove greed. Nobody will say they are rich among us. All of us will be sharing things equally. But this greed, they put it in the system. Even parents support it. They have multiple children. They are saying, okay, hey, listen, don't be like this one. Be like this one. Don't be like that. Be like this one. So you will be better. So you can take care of this one. You can do that. Lazy parents. Accepting such thing, because it's parents that will start to correct all this nonsense. Tell your children, all of you are equal, all of you are one, you have the same parent, so why are you fighting? Share things. If I give you a naira or a dollar, share it among yourselves. But today, no, okay, this one may be the favorite, maybe this one. So anyone that maybe fails to secure job or behave the way the parents want it, that's the one, that the accepted one. The other one is nonsense. That's why I see some young people took to do some crazy things. Some of them have given up too. They don't care. You will see young people telling you they don't have family. And they will fight you if you want to insist that they have family. Those their family members are alive, but they cut them off. They don't want to do anything with it. They are suffering. They have accepted it. Yeah, let me suffer and die instead of being with these people. They are giving me a lot of pressure. Yesterday, they shared a video of a young man of 23 years, thereabout, in Canada. He died because of pressure from his father in Africa. His father in Igbo land, pressuring him. Me, I say, no way. You cannot pressure me like that. I said that to my father before he's dead. My mother is alive. I've been saying it. All my family members, wherever they are, both the one that know me and the one that don't know me, anytime they hear about me, they tell them how I am. They say I'm living like I am satisfied with myself. Of course, that's how life's supposed to be. Be satisfied with yourself. I'm satisfied with myself. We will not have issue. I'm not coming to take your money tomorrow. I'm not coming to beg you tomorrow. I want to live my life, produce my own food, my own medicine. So, okay, if you believe they are poisoning us, they are killing us, then why can't you make your own? Leave them. Africans don't used to do burial the way they are doing it today. Africa don't used to make graves for the dead. No. Don't quote Egypt to me, because the people that started all this nonsense in Egypt, they come and they hijack our system and introduce their lies into it. And we call it spirituality. That's why you see some Africans telling you today that spirituality is African root. It's not. Spirituality is nonsense, just like religion. Believing in imaginary world, in imaginary being, supernatural, this one. Supernatural for what? Supernatural that cannot make a road good. Supernatural that cannot help you to invent anything. So think about it. When you are bragging that, you are married now, you are mocking your dead loved ones who died without getting married. You're bragging you have children now. You are mocking those your dead loved ones who died childless. I'm not asking you to listen to this and humble yourself. Don't humble yourself for any. Just be yourself. You were not born with any woman or any man. You were not born with any wife or any husband. Even if you are born twins, both of you did not come out at the same time. You didn't come out with your twins. You came out separate. And that's how you're supposed to live. And then you guys, the same way one parent's born all of you, or you guys are in the same community, come together, plan together, and execute together. Stop separating man and woman, men and women. Men have their own meeting place, their women have their own meeting place or time. Let us stop all the. You see how we begin to solve our problems. When we were building ourselves, when we are producing our own food, making our own medicine, we were living peacefully and prosperously. They stole some of them and put them in the Bible. Go and read. If you read Genesis chapter 11, 1 to 4, the people, they don't have any God, no spirituality, no religion among them. Themselves, that's all they have. Themselves and the nature where they belong. They say, come, let us make. Come, let us build. And they built, it became great until God came. And when God was introduced, that's when confusion came among them. That's when division came among them. They don't understand each other anymore. This one is saying we are building upstairs. This one said, no, we are building downstairs. This one said, no, we want to build two-story building. This one said, no, we are building skyscraper. No more agreement. They stop building. The moment God comes into anywhere, check the people who are using God or who are worshiping God. It's the same thing everywhere. They have confusion among them. They have division among them. And they are not contributing to what matters in society. They are not builders. They are believers. They believe in. You see Trump. Trump is using other people to become rich. Not according to his faith. Not. You know he's a Christian, but you know he's wicked, right? How is he making his money? Business. Taking advantage of other people. Taking advantage of the system. That's why they don't want the system to be reformed or maybe changed for better to include everyone. No, it's among them. And they have weapons to back it up. So consider what I'm telling you to consider. It is your life. You are the one spending all that money you are making. But does it make sense that you spend time to go work under somebody, working in a company that does not belong to you, making that money, only for you to come and use it to waste it in the name of burial, or in the name of marriage, or in the name of having children? The money you are making, you are not enjoying it. You said, yeah, I'm saving for my grandchildren. You are stupid. Legacy is an illusion. God is an illusion. Heaven is an illusion. Hell is an illusion. Life after death, after death you are going to heaven or hell, or you are going to be judged. It's an illusion. Stop believing them. No God can touch you. No God can punish you. If there is anyone you are afraid of, any God you are afraid of, report that God to me. I will tell you what to do. You see, that God will never disturb you again, because I am a God killer. Marriage, forcing people to bear children, are all in the name of God. It's not our culture. It's not our tradition. It's not our root. It is evil. We must end it. It starts with you. We can have children. We can live together without marriage. God.